child, if these words have reached you right now, then linger here with me for just a little while. I know how close you came to scrolling past. I know your thumb was already moving, and yet, somehow, you stopped. You are still here. Perhaps that is no accident at all. You do not need to feel strong to stay. You do not need the right words or a settled heart or any feeling stirring inside you at this moment. You only need to be willing to listen for a few quiet minutes. So breathe in slowly with me and let the heaviness ease down off your shoulders, just for now. Before anything else, let me say this plainly, because honesty matters to me. What you are about to hear is an encouragement drawn from the Bible, a reflection offered in faith. It is not a private revelation. It is not a prediction, and it is not a guarantee of any particular outcome in your life. It is simply the lasting comfort of Scripture, spoken gently over you today. And there is one promise I want to lean the whole of this message upon. But first, let me speak to the ache that brought you here. People have promised to be there for you. And then, when the night grew long, they were not. Someone once said they would never leave, and one day, they left. So you have learned to brace yourself, to expect the door to close, to keep one hand on your own heart in case no one else holds it. I am making a different kind of promise to you tonight, and I have never broken a single one. I am with you always. This is the final promise that Jesus left with his people, recorded in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 28, verse 20. Listen to the words slowly. Lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Read that once more in your heart. Always. Not sometimes. Not only on the good days. I am with you always, even to the very end. This is not a wish, and it is not a maybe. In the Scriptures, this is the voice of the risen one, speaking over the people he gave himself for. And tonight, that same promise is being spoken over you. So let the word always come and settle inside you, slowly, the way warmth fills a cold room. My child, hear what I am saying. I am with you, and I am not going anywhere. I am with you in the morning, before you are even awake enough to remember my name. I am with you in the long afternoon, when the day drags and no one asks how you really are. I am with you in the night, when the house is quiet and the thoughts grow loud. There is no hour of your life that falls outside of always. There is no season so dark that I am not already standing inside it with you. When I said always, I meant every day, with no expiration, no condition, no day off. I do not love you in seasons. I love you without end. You have believed for a long time now that you are utterly alone in what you are facing. You have looked around at the thing you are carrying and decided that no one is truly with you in it. You have thought that even the people who care could not possibly come where you have had to go. So you carried it by yourself. You learned to need no one. You called it strength. But hear me. You were never as alone in that as you felt. The distance you sensed was not my absence. It was only your eyes, too tired and too hurt to see the one standing beside you. I was there in the room you thought was empty. I was there in the waiting you thought no one shared. I was there in the silence you mistook for being forgotten. You are not facing this alone. You have never once faced anything alone. The fear that whispers otherwise is not the truth about you, and it is not my voice. You have heard that other voice, haven't you? The quiet one that has shadowed you for years. It speaks in your own tone, so you assumed it was simply you thinking. It tells you that everyone eventually leaves, and that you should never let yourself need anyone. It says that you are the kind of person people grow tired of, given enough time. And in the dark, it lists every person who walked away, slowly, one name at a time. My child, listen closely. That voice is a liar. It does not speak for heaven, and it does not speak for the one who made you. So when that old voice begins its familiar speech tonight, answer it with truth. When it says you are alone, the truth says, I am with you. When it says you will be abandoned again, the truth says, I will never leave you. When it says this presence has an end, the truth says, I am with you always, even to the end. You do not have to win the argument with that voice. You only have to stop agreeing with it. So if you are listening tonight feeling unseen and unaccompanied, this is for you. If you are the one who always shows up for others and rarely feels anyone showing up for you, this is for you. If you have whispered, "Where are you?" into a long silence, this is for you. If you are facing something right now that no one in your life seems able to enter with you, this especially is for you. You do not have to pretend here. You do not have to perform. You do not have to make your loneliness presentable before you bring it to me. Come as you are. Let me tell you what kind of presence I am promising you, so you do not picture it too small. I am not promising to visit you now and then, the way distant friends do. I am not promising a presence that comes when you are good and withdraws when you fail. I am promising a presence that stays. A presence with no expiration written anywhere on it. A presence with no condition you must meet first, no fee, no fine print. A presence that does not take a day off, not even on your worst day, not even on the day you forget I am there. When the scriptures say always, they do not mean often. They mean always. And the one who promised it is the one who keeps his word. Think back for a moment on the seasons you were certain would break you. The stretches of time you faced alone, sure that no one understood, sure that no one was near. And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still here. Have you ever wondered how you made it through what you made it through? How strength arrived on a night you had none of your own left? How a strange, undeserved peace found you in a moment you should have come apart? The scriptures would say that was not chance. That was a presence that never once let go of you. You did not survive because you were strong enough on your own. You survived because you were accompanied, even on the nights you could not feel the one walking beside you. And I want to speak to all the times you felt you were grieving alone, the losses no one else seemed to notice, the endings you mourned in private where no one came to sit with you. You thought you carried that sorrow by yourself, in a room only you could enter. But I was in that room. I was nearer than your own breath. In the scriptures, the one who promises his presence is the same one who wept at a grave and sat with the brokenhearted. He does not stand far off from your pain. He steps into it. So even there, in the very loneliest moment of your life, you were not abandoned. You were held by a presence too quiet for you to feel, but too faithful to ever leave. Now, I know you may not feel any of this yet. Feeling returns slowly when a heart has braced itself against being left for a very long time. And that is all right. The truth does not wait on your feelings to become true. The ground holds you up whether you feel it holding you or not, and so do I. This promise was spoken long before you were born, so that it could reach you long after every feeling fades. So let me say it again, gently, the way you may have needed to hear it for years. You are not alone. Not now. Not in this. Not ever. The world has taught you to measure your worth by how little you need anyone, by how well you cope on your own, by whether you can carry it all without asking for help. But that is not how heaven measures you. You were never meant to be your own only companion. You were made to be accompanied, and the one who made you has promised to be the companion who never leaves. When you are strong, I am with you. When you are weak, I am with you. When you get it right, I am with you. And on the day you get it all wrong, I am with you still. And here is something the loneliness has been hiding from you. You are not the same person who first walked into this season of feeling alone. You think you have only been abandoned, but you have also been growing in the quiet, where growth is hardest to see. The tenderness you now feel toward other lonely people, you did not have that before. The ache you carry has taught you to notice the ache in others and to sit beside it instead of looking away. The strength that gets you up on the heavy mornings was not handed to you. It was formed in you. None of that solitude was wasted because you were never truly in it by yourself. One day you will sit beside someone who feels exactly as alone as you feel tonight, and your presence will be the very thing that tells them they are not. Nothing you have walked through alone is going to be wasted. Shipped. And let me speak gently to the comparison that has been quietly stealing your peace. You have looked at other people's lives, at their full rooms and their easy belonging, and decided that you are the one left out of the closeness others seem to have, left out of some circle you were never invited into. But heaven does not measure your life by the size of your crowd. You were not less loved because fewer people stayed. The scriptures are full of people the world left alone, who were never once alone before God. The prophet hiding in a cave, the woman at the well, the ones forgotten by everyone but heaven. The number of people beside you was never the measure of how loved you are. So stop counting the empty chairs as if they tell the truth about your worth. The one who promised to be with you always fills the seat no one else could. So tonight, I am asking you to set down a few things you were never meant to carry alone. Lay down the belief that you must handle everything by yourself. Lay down the fear that everyone you love will eventually leave. Lay down the loneliness you have worn so long that you mistook it for who you are. You were not made to carry those things forever, and you do not have to carry them by yourself. And about the times you were left behind, the people who walked away, the moments you needed someone and no one came, hear this carefully, my child. Their leaving was never proof that you are unlovable. The scriptures promise a love that does not let go, a presence that remains when every other presence fails. People may reach the end of what they can give. I do not reach an end. When the scriptures say always, they leave no room for an exception with your name on it. So lay down the leaving too. Not because it did not hurt, but because it does not get to define whether you are accompanied now. If these words have stirred something in you, you do not need to do anything dramatic. You do not owe anyone a comment to make this real. You do not have to prove your faith to a stranger. But if you would like, take this quiet moment and turn it into a small prayer. It can be as simple as this. Lord, I have felt so alone. Help me to believe that you are with me. There are no perfect words required. The scriptures show God meeting people in whispers and groans and prayers too broken to finish. Your honesty is more than enough. And if someone comes to mind right now, someone who feels as alone as you have felt, you are welcome to share this message with them. Not as a chain, not as a demand, just as a kindness. the way you would sit down beside someone who thought no one would come.
Now, here is one gentle but important reminder, and I will not rush past it. Faith is a deep comfort, but it is not a replacement for care. If you are struggling with your health or your mind, or a heaviness that feels too big to carry alone, please also reach out to a doctor, a counselor, or someone you trust. The promise that you are never alone was always meant to lead you toward people who can help, not away from them. Asking for support is not a failure of faith. It is wisdom, and it is brave. And before we come to the end, let me ask one simple thing of you. Stay near to this promise a little longer. I am not telling you the road suddenly turns easy. I am not handing you a date or a guarantee or a tidy ending wrapped with a bow. I am telling you what faith has always whispered to the lonely, that you are accompanied, and that the one beside you does not leave. You have made it through every single day you were sure you could not face alone. Think about that. That was not luck. That was a presence carrying you on the days you did not even know you were being carried. And the same presence that brought you this far is not about to step away now. So when the room feels empty, remember the promise. When the silence grows loud, remember the promise. When you cannot feel anyone beside you, hold on to the one who said he always would be. So as this message comes toward its close, I want to leave one thing in your hands to carry into tomorrow. You are not alone, and you are not going to be. The whole of it rests on that final promise spoken in the Gospel of Matthew, the one we began with. He did not say, "I will be with you for a while." He said always, even to the very end. Whatever this season has taken from you, it cannot take the one who promised never to leave. I will not promise you a date. I will not promise you an outcome. I will not pretend to know the things that only God knows. You have been handed enough empty promises, and I will not add to the pile. But I can leave you with what the scriptures say with full confidence. You are accompanied. You are not facing this alone, and you will not be left. So lift your head tonight. Not because the struggle is suddenly over, but because you were never, not for one moment, facing it by yourself. Take one more slow breath now, and let this be the truth you fall asleep on. You are seen, you are accompanied, and you are never, ever alone. If quiet messages like this one bring you peace, you are always welcome to stay close to this little corner of the internet, where we simply sit with the scriptures together. And wherever tomorrow takes you, whatever you are walking through, may you walk through it knowing that the one who promised to be with you always has not let go of your hand. Peace be with you, my friend. Rest now.